Okay, so about like 3 weeks ago, I went on a trip to Florida. And during that trip in Florida, I thought about all the cool stories I have about vacation. So this video is totally dedicated to vacation. Like those places you go and like the places, like some places just have like these crazy, shady drug dealers. It's just like I swear, like half of you have already been to some place where there's like those types of people. I know I have. Like about a year ago, we went to this like diamond mine. Like we didn't find any diamonds, but it was still a cool place, I guess. We were only just staying there for like 3 days or something, and so the hotel was like fine, but like the people and just the place just gave off an eerie feeling. Like the people looked like those people who just want to like rob a bank. They look like one of those people who just, just have a criminal record. And like they didn't do anything, but they looked very creepy. And you can tell some of them were. Yeah. And one time, like, we didn't get out and walk around the place, but we did stay in our car because it was safe. So we drove around, and we did find this lady yelling at cars for no reason. So, yep, that's what that place is. Yeah, this is a nice place, I'm guessing. Yeah, very nice place. Yeah. That was, like, the only weird experience. And, that was, like, it was the most shadiest place by far. And trust me, I've been in plenty of shady situations. And yeah, it was only at that place. It was like really weird. Okay, so I want to talk to you about something. About like 3 years ago, we went on a trip to New York. YK baby, let's go. It was really fun. And I'm telling you this story because something kind of goes wrong. Now, the trip to New York, it was fun. We went with my 2 uncles and my grandpa, and I don't know how to say I don't know what to say. I'm just gonna call her grandma because she's technically my grandma, but she kind of isn't at the same time, so I don't know. It was a fun trip. We got to see the Statue of Liberty. That's like the first of all. And it was just my like dream to go to New York. It was on my bucket list, and I can safely say that I have been to New York, and I can safely cross out New York on my bucket list. And it was fun until we went to somewhere in Pennsylvania named Hershey's. And like, it was fine, like, smooth sailing the whole New York trip, and, not smooth sailing for my brother. You see, he had a fever during the entire New York trip. So I was like, yeah, sucks to suck, man, you just got a fever. But then, when we went to Hershey's, I got the fever. So that was like the ultimate revenge that my brother got. And yeah, I didn't have a relaxing Hershey's trip, but I did have a cool New York trip. If you're like me and like you're not around buildings and you're just in some neighborhood not filled with buildings and big cities, going to New York is like a whole new level of experience. It's freaking amazing. Like walking out the door and just seeing all these buildings and these giant TV things displaying ads for stuff. It's just beautiful. I swear you should go to New York if you've never been to New York. It's amazing. And one thing that I just wanna give on, I don't know, is I forgot the park name. It's the Middle Park area of New York City, and it's like you're not even in New York. we went on these bike rides along the park, and legit, I didn't even know we were in New York. That's how parkish it was. Literally, it was amazing. We were on bikes, and it was like an hour-long ride. It was cool, I guess, but we did have to stop and take breaks, and we got ice cream, like in the middle, and then we kept going. But New York was fun, and I want to talk to you about the M&M store for a second. Can we just say that the M&M store is a freaking dream? Legit, it was like heaven. I mean, my favorite chocolate is Hershey's, and it was just very cool, the M&M place. There was a giant, like, tall statue thingy of one of the M&M guys as the Statue of Liberty, and it was very cool. And before we went to the M&M trip, I messaged my friend, and he said, hey, wouldn't it be cool if there's bottles and you get to drink M&Ms? I'm like, I don't know. I don't think they exist. But when we got to the M&M store, there was bottles of M&Ms. And, yeah, he was actually kind of right. And I messaged him later after. But, yeah, the M&M store was crazy. And I want to talk to you about the M&M bars. Like, the M&M bars are better than the actual M&Ms. Maybe because I like chocolate bars better than anything. But M&M bars are better than any M&Ms. The peanut M&M chocolate bar thingy is the best one. Maybe because the peanut M&Ms are my favorite types of M&Ms. M&Ms. Okay, that's it for the M&Ms. So yeah, it was fun, especially because my two uncles and my grandpa and grandma were there. Made it really better. And yeah. Okay, so this is one of my things that I'm very mad about. And it's safe to admit this. And this is the main reason I made vacation videos, the vacation stories. Okay, so every year now or something, sometimes we go on vacation to Florida to see my mom's side of the family. We don't get to see them often, so seeing them is kind of a treat. Kind of. We see them every year, so yeah. They're far away from us, so that's why seeing them is always fun. So every year we go on these vacation things to Florida, and we get to stay over with my mom's side of the family. We rent condos, go to the beach, eat dinner sometimes, and party. This one night, the cool kids, all the kids that were cool were outside, and all the adults were inside. And I didn't know about it until one of my cousins, Grayson, walked up to me. And he said, "Don't go inside. The adults, they will yell at you if you close the door." And I'm like, okay, I won't go inside. But then, 30 minutes passes, we're still playing outside. I totally forgot what Grayson said, so I go inside, and the door is wide open. So my OCD type person that I am just is really triggering to me when someone leaves the door open. So I close the door, and all the adults snapped. They just yelled really loudly. It was a frightening experience. I didn't scream, but I jumped really hard. I was not expecting it. It was worse than a jump scare in FNAF 4. And it was probably the worst jump scare I had to deal with, because I jumped really hard. And I started tearing up. I was on the verge of tears. So I go out, I run out, and then I finally remember what Grayson said. And I was just sad the rest of the night, and we just sat in Grayson's condo playing Minecraft for the rest of the night. And I was just sad that night and startled until my mom walks in. And she's like, that was the funnest thing I've ever done in my life. I was not sad anymore. I was freaking mad. My blood has never boiled as hard before. I didn't want to yell, but I very much wanted to yell and punch a wall. And I learned something that night. I learned that I very, very much wanted revenge. But I've never gotten it yet. It's weird because they never played that game again. And someday I feel like they will. And I will get my revenge one day. But I don't care how old I am. I don't care if I'm 20, 30, 40, 50 years old. I want my revenge. Okay, that's gonna be it for the video. I hope you liked this video, subscribed, join my Discord server, link in the description, and bye!